Hey guys, my name is Dan. I'm also known as KaTT, and I'm head management here at Impala. Today we're going to be starting our quarterly recap series where we look at things like what we did in the last quarter, what we're going to do in the next quarter, and I also take the time to answer some of your questions. So let's look at everything we've accomplished in the first quarter. We launched a Impala Patreon, so we stepped away from the Opus project. A lot of the patrons stayed. Actually, I'm pretty sure all of the patrons stayed. For that, I'm grateful, and I'm glad you guys are supporting the music we're putting out now. We launched a whole new reward system. We released 6 singles and launched our new mix series and put out 2 mixes. We actually, the last mix we did, 02, the one that I did myself, we hosted our first Discord live session before it went up, and that was phenomenal. It's the best mix series I've ever hosted on a Discord server. We gained 20 new patrons, 164 new Discord members. We've reached our first patron goal. If you've noticed the 6 community rewards, those were unlocked once we reached our first goal. I put those out every 2 months, and we're currently at 58% towards our second goal, which when we achieve that, I'm going to be putting out rewards every month, and you as patrons get that as well. So let's hope we reach that goal. Now we're going to look at, before we jump into looking at the second quarter and what we're going to be doing there, I have a few questions laid out in front of me that some of you guys have asked, and I'm going to go ahead and answer them. So Sleeping, so Matt from our server has asked us, the first question is, why are all the demos in the demos playlist labeled as IDs? So these are labeled as IDs for a few reasons. I think the main reason why I put them in there is so that you guys don't have any preconceived ideas of songs that are coming out, because that's a lot of pressure to put on any artist to release content. You see it all the time when people release clips of something. Everybody gets hyped up for it, and then it comes out and it's completely different, and it just creates this awkward dynamic between artists and people who support said artist, and I didn't think that that's healthy for what we represent. So the second question by James J is, I get the 6 but not the Impala. Okay, so when we first started Impala, or the group, when we first came together, we had this idea to create this really big remix, which is the now known as the B-Side Worship that we put up. It's a remix of all the Death Grip songs that we had. We were originally known as OMNI. Shout out OMNI13. That's a little bit of an unfortunate coincidence, but yeah, we originally were going to go with OMNI, and then we decided we didn't like the name. It felt like it didn't represent us properly. So we started looking around for different names. We came up with all kinds of different names. But at the time, I had a song that was just a whip of mine, and I called it Impala. And just because at the time I liked the name Impala. It's a very pretty sounding word. So straight up, I just blank shot 6 Impala into the group chat, and everybody just kind of liked it, and we stuck with it. Especially, I think when I came up with the names, I would always design a little bit of a logo so that you could compare them and see like what the vibe would be. And with 6 Impala, I designed the logo, and I think everybody kind of attached with it at that point. And from there, it snowballed and became what it is now. Third question. Yugi says, can you shave on video? Fourth question. Eduardo Cito. I hope I said your name right. I've been saying, that's how I've been saying your name. I feel like I'm butchering it, but we're gonna go with Eduardo Cito. Do you plan on selling 6 Impala merch? Yes, we do plan on selling 6 Impala merch and actually opening up a fashion line in the future. It won't follow, at least we don't have plans to have it follow traditional band merch type formula. We feel like a lot of band merch is very tacky. A lot of it is very derivative, and copies of each other, and that kind of goes against what a lot of Six Impala is we just try our best to remain true to ourselves and what our artistic tastes are. So we're going to have a lot of designs with interesting fabrics, interesting cuts, interesting just approaches to overall merch in general. We might have your staple logo on t-shirt type content, but I don't think it'll come out the way that you guys expect it to. I'm excited though. We hope that you guys like what we put out when we get to that stage. So Eduardo asked another question too. He said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how weeb are you? Honestly, most anime is hot garbage. But there's some that I really do enjoy, namely Evangelion's a good one. The original Full Metal Alchemist, not the Brotherhood garbage. Fuck you, Robin. I have really liked Eureka 7 so far has been good. I started that one up. Death Note is good, a little cringy up until a certain point. I'm not going to spoil that for you guys. But yeah, I do tend to... Also, everything Studio Ghibli was fantastic. So there's a lot of anime that I really enjoy and I think has been important and influential. And then there's a lot of anime that I think is hot garbage and should not exist, and you're all scum for watching it. So our last and final question is from not actually Robin. Oh, Robin has a question today, guys. He says, how does the reward system update every month? So our reward system is pretty straightforward. Every month you guys get 6 demos, 2 to maybe 3 remixes or bootlegs or unreleased songs or old songs that got removed. Your tier 3 guys, you guys get your early access stuff. 2 every month, always. Even if we aren't putting out 2 singles that month, I try to give you guys some content that you can listen to ahead of when it comes out. And then like in April especially, you guys are going to get something cool. And then for tier 4, you guys get at least track stems every month. If you guys don't get track stems from one of our singles or any other pieces that we've done, you are going to get access to previous sample packs that we've done in the past, or maybe a new sample pack that we make just for you guys in the future. Okay, so let's get out of here, guys. You've been listening to me yammer on about some nonsense for a while. That ends the recap. Thank you for your continued support. If you're a patron, or if you're a sneaky Discord user who's using a patron to watch this video, or if I maybe get generous in the future and decide to upload these all in a public format, thank you guys for supporting us. We are really excited about what Six Impala represents and where we can bring this in the future. Yeah, I'm just I contain it pretty well, but I'm really excited to show you guys what we have in store. Thanks.